second by Vince Lett. All in favor?
Aye.
In student matter P0919-20 to reinstate and student will go into a Lincoln with conditions. It was a 3-2 vote. Two were absent. Attended
7:13.
7:13. A recording of this meeting is being made and shall be kept for 30 days for public record. Can we stand?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Bert. Roll call, I am here. Chip Bender is here. Dwayne Moore is absent. Robert Vincent is here. And Sunny Hepburn is here. And we have a student member? No student member? Roll call, I am here. Ready to approve the agenda? So moved. That was Hepburn? Vince Lett and Bender, second. All in favor?
Aye.
4 ayes, 1 absent. RTA report, we have RTA here. Would I say what it means? Anybody from CSCA? Okay. No student board member? CBO, Mr. Irving.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody had a good holidays. Good to see people at one of these meetings instead of Dan with a laptop in his head. It's been a busy couple of weeks with holiday and getting ready for freshman term. I want to take a moment and congratulate Dorothy Cobb on her pending retirement. We've done the board again that first time. Looking at her today, she's over 20 years with the district and all of that. So I wanted to tell her the district appreciates her time and service to the district and her role in transportation, and it's always been a pleasure to work with her. As somebody who doesn't know a ton about transportation, easy resources out there, anything like that. So I just wanted to congratulate her and tell her have fun with all the grandbabies and all that fun stuff. But, get to see when you aren't driving with us.
Thank you. Do we have a report from this one?
We do not. I just want to say that we're very excited. Mrs. Lacey is on her way to Dallas, Texas this evening to attend an AVID national conference. She is our district AVID coordinator, so we know that she's going to work a lot down there to support our AVID programs.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. HR continues to be very busy. We're always looking to fill some roles. We continue to have interest from outside applicants to be substitute teachers. So that is very positive. We, have far fewer roles to fill on a daily basis when we have great subs that we can call on. So that really has been very advantageous for us. Next week we'll be area of custodians and campus.
Thank you. Superintendent Gates.
Okay, thank you. I too want to welcome everyone. It is so nice to be in Roseman Elementary School in this beautiful facility and to see parents and site admin here and staff. It means a lot. It's been a long time coming. I want to just make a couple of announcements. If you have a student at Tropico Middle School who sings in the choir or plays a string instrument, they will be holding a concert on Tuesday evening, December 14th at 7 o'clock. I believe that's in the cafeteria. Yes, thumbs up from the principal back there. So I'm looking forward to that because our music program is growing at Tropico. And this is the first year, and I don't know in how many years, that we actually have a strings class. So we're hoping that more and more of our middle school students will be interested in playing a string instrument. So very excited about that concert next week. We also have a new hands-on, I don't want to call it a science lab, it's more like a maker space coming in Tropico Middle School. It will have 18 various labs in it. Students will be learning everything from how to build an engine to culinary arts to all types of technology and design. And so we're very, very excited. And that class will open in Tropico's second semester. So we're really looking forward to that. Board members, I'd like to ask you if you would please step out front because tonight we are going to honor some of our reclassified students. What an accomplishment on their part. And students, if I read your name, please come up and the board members will be here to celebrate with you and to shake your hands and or fist pump, whatever they want to do. And I just want to say that no one knows more than these students and their teachers how hard they've been working to be reclassified. It's not an easy process. They not only have to score a certain percentage on the LCAP, the LCAP, which is a test given to our English learners, but they also have to maintain their grades and they have to really, really put out an earnest effort. So tonight we're very, very excited that we have some of these students, not all of them, but some of them are with us this evening. So students, when I call your name, please come up and remain standing, maybe over here after you greet the board members. Bethany Lombera Chavez. Aiden Escobar. Julieta Gutierrez Gonzalez. Andrew Orta. Marbella Andres. Vanessa Orta. Samantha Bravo. Ashley Gudino Meso. Alexander Macias Tinajero. Victor Castillo Pacheco. is there anyone here that I did not call their name? No one? Let's give these students another. We'll make sure that the rest of our reclassified students get their certificates. Thank you, students. Great job.
Quiero darle gracias a los parientes, porque sin ustedes los chavales no llegan a donde están ahorita. Muchas gracias.
For signatures. At this time, I also want to introduce to the board our new Director of Transportation, Desiree Castro. Desiree, would you stand up and we're so excited to have Desiree and welcome to Southern Kern again.
Thank you
So
very
happy
much.
to have you. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Ms. Finch, would you like to give a report?
So, good evening, everyone. The high school put on a spirit week this week. All sports have started their seasons and had their first games. And Cadet 4 went to a parade on December 4th. And then the girls' soccer team was able to get new uniforms. We did a fundraiser, so thank you for everyone who participated in that. And then as well as Domingo for donating and helping us get our tournaments.
Hey. Board member communications? Bob?
Thank you, Mr. Chris. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and those who are watching. Congratulations to your students who got their awards. And, keep up the good work. Last week, I had the opportunity to go to a conference along with some of my fellow board members. And I know we learned a lot from a lot of stuff that was going on down there. I specifically paid attention to sports side, the CIF area. I had a long conversation with the state CIF director about officiating and a few other things, so I have some ideas there to work on. And also got some other, a lot of good news, a lot of good information on how we operate, how we're supposed to operate, and the legal requirements for what we have to follow. So basically, that was very productive for me. I do want to thank the board members for putting up with the guilt here. I did have a little problem walking around since I had the knee replacement surgery, but I'm getting better each week, and actually each day. But I do appreciate them waiting for me and accommodating me as much as they could, because it was real slow. Okay, other than that, that's all I have.
Sandy?
Hello. I'm really happy to see everybody here. Congratulations to all the kids and all your hard work. I also went to the conference. I learned a lot, and it's all about the children and their betterment. And I'm really excited to take all the knowledge that I gained from last week and really use it. I got to have a tour of Tropical Middle School today. Mr. Adams was gracious enough to, tend to me. That was a good time. So I want to thank you, and I'm really excited for the continuing efforts of the school district.
I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight, and for the parents of the students tonight. You should be proud of your sons and your daughters. They did an excellent job. And it all starts at home, so you should give yourself a good clap and applaud too, and for coming out here and supporting. You did a good job. Also, looking through our notes, I'd like to thank everyone that's donated money, materials to our school. Truly do appreciate all that. So thank you so much.
to thank everybody for coming, the students. I know how hard it is to get to where you get the certificate, so congratulations. I really appreciate the effort you guys have put in there, and the effort that your parents have put in, so you can have that opportunity. With that, do we have any comments from the public?
No, we don't.
Okay. Consent items A through Q. Does anybody have any questions on anybody?
No questions, but I would like to call out Mr. Dave Barachek, who has been helping in robotics, and for his donation, we really appreciate it.
Anyone else?
I'll go ahead and motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Ritzlet, seconded by Mr. Bender. All in favor?
Aye.
Approved resolution 21-22-06. Tax liabilities.
Mr. Irvin. All right. So this is an annual resolution for our contingent tax liability. So basically, property taxes that are in dispute between the county and property owners. The county recommends that we have those, any liability account impounded with the auditor controller's office, so that depending the outcome of the or of their dispute, that the money is basically in escrow. Any money that we contribute towards the contingent tax liability has been made up with state funds, so we aren't losing any money on this. It's the opportunity to have the county hold on to this money. And then if the outcome is that the money goes back to the property owner, we're not out anything, as opposed to if we were to take the money ourselves and then have to pay it back. So the total for the district right now is $784,047. This would, the impound would happen in November and in May, along with the larger times that the county does the property taxes.
Question if I can remember.
So this is a add to the property tax? That we just don't.
This is for taxes that are in dispute, that if we agree to have the county controller's office hold on to these funds instead of releasing to us, we don't run the risk of then having to, okay, we gave you this money, now you need to pay us that. It's good, it just sits in an escrow, and then the state pays back in funds to fill that gap between, so there's no loss of funding for the district.
Motion by Bender, second by Hepburn. All in favor?
Aye.
4, 1 absent. Approve resolution 21-22-07, annual accounting for developer fees for 2020 and 2021. Fund 15, building facilities fund. Mr. Irvin.
Alrighty, so our fund 25 is our developer fee fund, so any residential construction, I believe over 500 square feet, I forgot to write that down in my notes, so I might not have that number exactly right, but residential construction and commercial construction both have fees assessed with them. Our current rate is $4.08 per square foot for residential and 66 cents for commercial. Over the last fiscal year, July of 2020 to June 30, 2021, the district received $1.45 million, so a full actual total $1,452,464.65, which is a lot more than was in there before. We started the year with only a little less than 300,000, so we've collected quite a bit over the year. The bulk of the developer fees, the district uses the bulk of the money for leases for portable classrooms. So in Exhibit A, there's the breakdown is about 86% of the amount of money spent by the district was on leases for the portable buildings. And the next highest at almost 10% is administrative fees from Kern County, where as an unincorporated community, our developer fees are processed through the county in Bakersfield, and as part of that, they charge the district a small portion of the fees for all the administration of making sure that everything's stamped and everybody has all their proper receipts and everything they need for their projects, so that, all of that. And then there minor expenses with overall compared to the rest for recoating the gymnasium floor and some additional security cameras. At the moment, our developer fees we're doing fairly well with the amount of new construction happening around West Park and behind the library. There's still fairly solid growth for this fund, which is helpful because as our enrollment has continued to stay steady and grow a little bit post-COVID, we have these funds available. So attached with this is a resolution of what the report is for the last year. Okay. Make it a motion.
No motion to approve.
Motion by Vince Litt, seconded by
Second.
Hepburn. All in favor?
Aye.
Explanation of the educators' effectiveness block grant, spending plan, including the professional development for teachers, administrators, parent professionals, and classified staff. Ms. Gaines.
Yes, thank you. This is the year of grants. Past year and a half, we have received, fortunately, several millions of dollars in grant funding. The Educator Effectiveness Block Grant we're going to receive is $844,225. And the primary purpose, this is one-time money, and it's to be spent from 2021 through 2026. So we're only going to get the funds one time. But it's primarily to provide professional development for all of our staff members. And some of the categories of this grant include the teaching experience, enhancing the teaching experience, making sure that our students are receiving standards-based curriculum and they're being taught the California state standards. And one of the areas that I'm very excited that we're going to provide professional development for pupil well-being and safety is the ALICE training. And unfortunately, this is, I think, critical training because every time we read or we hear or we watch a school where there has been an active shooter on campus, we cannot think that that could never happen in our community because it very easily could happen in our community. Alice training is the #1 shooter on campus training in the nation. And so we're very excited. Robert has been talking to them, and our goal is to start that training this spring as soon as possible, and to repeat that training every year for the next 4 years. So these are just some of the areas where you have a copy that we are going to be providing professional development for our security officers, for our para educators on campus, for various job classifications to enhance their work environment and make sure that we're really addressing the needs of all of our students. So next week, this educator effectiveness grant will come back to you for board approval. Are there any questions?
That is the action item, so disregard the second reading and review of approval of board policy listed below. Does anybody have any questions on any policy? Now, this is it.
This is an action item tonight.
Motion by Mr. Bender, second by Ms. Sandberg. All in favor? Aye. Approve the following list of personnel items.
As Mr. Irving mentioned earlier, we do have a classified bus driver that is retiring. But we also have a certificated staff member who's taught fifth grade at West Park. He also has been a teacher in the district for probably somewhere between 23 and 25 years. We certainly are going to miss him as well. But in the springtime, when we have our celebration for our retirees, we will be inviting both of them back to participate in that. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hargis. Does anybody have any questions? Entertain a motion.
Second.
Motion by Hepburn, second by Metzeler. All in favor? Aye. 4 ayes, 1 absent. Ms. Finch, you're up.
Motion to what?
To adjourn.
I'll
Ms.
second.
Finch, motions to adjourn. Do I hear a second?
I second it.
Second by Metzeler. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4-1, with student vote
Did you want the
7:41.